And now I have a green ring. And now I have audio. I have the audio. I think I have audio.
It looks like you have audio.
I feel like I have audio.
You ought to have audio.
Once more with feeling. Here we go. Realms, I'll be your nightmare. John C., Rodney Pope, Mario, Michelle Schulte, Sons of Wayne, Ron Sheps, Larry Hughes, Tom Everard, Matt Slasher, Scott Coiner, Rodney Pope, James Kelly, Megan Camp, Sean Davies, Pops on the Tube, Susan Atai, Ron Sheps, I think I said him already. Hello Crypt, Har Beauty, Ken Zarish, Seth Ashley. Hello, Seth. I don't know that I've seen you before. It's good to have you with us. If you made it through the whole lack of audio thing in the beginning. Field Walker Mass. Hello from Scotland. I See Monsters. Hello. And I think I did it. Hello, Carol Borden. Anthony Saletti.
We were just giving you all a taste of what it
Kim Beady Eyes
sounds like
Rat
for
Kennedy.
Paul.
Right, there we go.
Alexa, stop.
Hello, Ken
Okay.
Zarish.
Hi.
John C. says, I would still watch just to see the work.
Well, you know what? Some people might like it if I was silent through the whole thing. That could be a preference. It's a whole new market that people would enjoy. So let me show you what's happening around the shop. Right now, the shop is full of people, just for the record. But here is Stacy. She's working on some silicone molds of those little parts. Yes, we have Stacy, Rue, and Stan all in here. That is Stacy's hand that you see, filling up the silicone moldage. And I will move to this camera. I am doing nothing. I don't do anything. You all know that. And here you have Rue, who is diligently working on a beard. Rue, let me show you a trick.
Sure.
So you put one on. All right. You put one on. Squeeze it out, and then pull it off. And you're gonna have a turd go in the wrong direction.
Yep. Flip it over.
Flip it over. Why waste that? Okay. So squeeze out a little more. You want thicker chublets.
Thicker chublets. Got
Yes. Chublet is a word.
I will get to comments in a little bit, guys. Sorry, I am chemically committed.
I'll be on comments here shortly. This is Stacy working.
Hi.
She's peeking behind the Jersey Devil face. This is Stan. Stan is playing with mud. So he's molding a mask right now. And I'll be painting a Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil.
Here very shortly. I see that Angie Rogers has joined us. Yes,
Hey.
it is a full team kind of day right now.
Hey, Angie, check your Patreon and tell me what size shirt you'd like.
Yeah.
I would really like to
But
or
no
size,
pressure,
size
because
or
we're
color.
already
or
done
whatever.
for this month.
Yeah.
So
It'll go out with next month's batch.
Yes,
but
with next month's batch. You just got scolded by Stacy.
I did not get scolded. I just
Sick
asked her
burn,
to send me
yo.
what she
Sick
wants.
burn.
I just want everybody to have what they
Way to
want.
chew somebody out on camera, Stacy.
Listen.
Man, you called her right out.
Just exercising my mom's voice here. Tell me what you
Yeah.
need.
No, Angie, do not tell us here. You have to tell us on Patreon.
Otherwise, I
We
will not
remember.
not be able to find that again.
Yeah. That's why Shannon would go crazy when people would try to order things through the chat, you know? You guys can see Rue, but not what he's working on. That's a little better. I cannot wait until this giant garage door goes away.
Oh, it's going away?
Oh yeah.
That I did not know.
We've been talking about that for a while. It'll just cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm an artist. I don't have a lot of money.
All this time, you kept that from me?
That's right.
You're an artist?
That is debatable. That is debatable. Okay, if I move the camera back a little bit, Maybe I can get a double shot of Stacy working and Rue. No, I can't.
No.
It's going to be the Rue show for a moment.
It's the Rouge Show.
I'm getting paint set up on my station because I'm painting the Jersey Devil. It'll at least be an active show. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but it'll be active.
Just because it's Rue?
Right now it's the Rue show. Starring
So it's not going to be any good.
Rue. Featuring Rue.
Rue.
Special guest star. Rue.
Rue. Sorry, I'm blocking your view. Working up underneath the nose.
That's the curse of fat hand. Happens to all of us. Can you hand me a one-inch chip brush? Hand me one of those burgers. That they are. Ryan, not necessarily. I would rather have you use more plaster than you need than not enough and have a thin, brittle mold. And Scott Colhart, he used 100 pounds of plaster on his half-mass dragon mold. So don't even feel bad.
I hate that thing.
I bet his mold weighs 85 pounds. Hello, Celeste Kitty. I'm eating a cheeseburger while you're watching Rue work. And I'll tell you, it's delicious.
My work, that is. My work is delicious.
That's right. Rue is distracting you.
Running defense.
This is a delicious Shannon burger. This is not a pocket burger.
Yet.
Yeah.
Not as young.
Yes.
He might get distracted. Bork, bork, bork.
Pork, pork, pork. Pork, pork, pork.
Bork, 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 bork. Bork, 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 bork.
Sorry, I'm not talking to you here, guys. I'm
Focusing.
What's funny is you guys can hear the dogs barking and they are outside.
Yeah, they are nowhere near us right now. I can barely hear the dogs barking.
I will say that Shannon's burgers are better. Whataburger is more convenient. It's Whataburger, Tom. The answer is Whataburger.
Yeah, you can get a Whataburger 24/7. Shannon burgers are a rare and delicious happenstance.
Soraya Demon, roll back a bottle of beer. Soraya Demon, run a comb through your coal black hair.
Its favorite fast food cheeseburger? Ooh, that's a tough one.
Remember, you cannot spell the word salad, Celeste Kitty, without the word sad. You can't.
Just the letters from it.
Yeah, but you can't spell it.
It doesn't say sad. It's sad
Well, you
anyway.
can't spell salad without the word sad. You need the word sad.
Yes.
Yes, I would dwell it a little bit longer, Rodney. So right now I got some paint on his teeth when I was painting him face.
His teeth.
So now I'm just peeling off that paint because it is there's a high latex count in it. It'll roll up. It'll move. One of the things I kind of like to do with pumpkin teeth a lot is I'll just paint the whole pumpkin tooth the color I want the gums to be, and then I'll push it and I'll roll it back. And because it's latex, it sticks to itself. and kind of makes a nice gum up there at the top of the tube. I'm not doing that with him because I've based him in black. And I have red ones.
Oh, that's what you're looking at, burgundy.
He's going to be burgundy, yeah. The client and I discussed burgundy as a color. Like dark burgundy, just don't make it black. Not so burgundy, it's black. I'm on a kick now where I love things that are silhouettes. So, I mean, I really like just black on black. Really, you can really play with like sets and lighting and stuff when you do that.
John C. says the 4 black clamps look like raven minions.
They look like what?
Raven minions, the clamps behind.
Yeah, they sure do.
Like bird beaks.
That guy's got imagination. He's seeing birds all over the place. So, Ryan, the way that I do that is normally I make 2 different masks. I'll make 2 masks, and you can watch a video that I did called Khajiit, Khajit, and I show how to make a moving jaw mask that way. Basically, one mask straps to your chin, the other mask straps to your head. There's going to be a seam, but that's how you get the best and most movement.
Crazy House says, came on YouTube, saw your stream and pulled this up. My wife went, wow, you stream a lot.
I do. I stream, how many? I don't stream on Thursdays and I don't stream on Tuesdays. But most other days I stream. The weekends are not guaranteed. Just maybe I want to do a thing. Or I can work on secret projects. And I'm going to move where the microphone is because I'm pretty far from it. Hello, Steve. And huge hugs. Microphone, but the sound is back. Okay.
All is well.
It always goes out for a second when I move it. Now the inside of this mask mouth is foam. And I just want that to be black. Know what you're thinking? Sure, I'm glad you peeled all that paint off before you spray painted those teeth black. Well, I'm not smart. I moved the microphone, but it's back. It might cut out because I moved it. I was far away from it, and now it's more centered for us. All the good projects, all the good secret projects have bat-like wings. And for the record, if you guys don't know, alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, will get spray paint off of stuff. Spray paint is kind of alcohol based. Alright, that is good enough for me though. Here. Hello, Bella. Okay. And Bella wanted some pets. And right now you guys are looking at the table, so I'm going to mix up a color. I don't like mixing up a color because when I mix more of it, I can't guarantee it'll be the exact same.
Sorry, that was Bella.
Sure, blame the dog.
Listen, it's on the other side of the table from me.
So lately, I've kind of gotten lazy. I ask Alexa how to mix up a color, and she just tells me. The other day, I asked about olive green, and like I didn't know olive green was yellow and black. Like that's how you mostly make olive green. That's cool. And I asked about burgundy, just to make sure burgundy is brown and red with some blue. Look, blue, yo. I want to put a little bit of black in here because I want this to be a darker burgundy. That's burgundish. Now it's a little more on the red is on the pink side, has a dry here. So this will dry closer to burgundy than you'll see it with your eyes because of how pink works. Go ahead and separate a little bit of it out. Good. Now I'm going to grab some black. These are not new 2021 colors yet. I want to get the colors up on the website first, the paints up on the website, and then I will have some colors to deal with. Riot, when I mixed it up, it worked out pretty awesome, so I was happy. And that just put out a lot of black, but that's fine. Things are fine.
Everything is awesome.
That is not a children's movie.
Oh?
Yeah. Wait, that one is. I'm sorry. I was thinking of a different movie. You were singing Everything is Awesome, and I was thinking of the I Need a Montage song from Puppet America, Team
Yeah,
America,
Team America.
Puppet, terrible movie.
Yeah, that is not a children's movie.
Not even a little.
No. Hey, Rue. Can you pause what you're doing and read us some comments?
Sorry.
Sure. Let me get. I'm actually about done with the period, so.
That's right. You are happy painting with Alan here. What we do. Okay, and this is going to get kind of everything. I'm going to leave some of that black, but not too much of it.
Pretty much got a nice clear.
You know what? I'm going to have to see how this dries, but I know I want it darker than that. I know that they are making a full-size figure, so I have to be careful what I do with this to make sure that they can make a body to match it. I'm working with the team. I'm not playing screw your buddy, where you know, I do all kinds of crazy stuff to this that they have to match a body for.
Happy little monsters. Jennifer Hughes and Stacy, did you ever find the hand sculptures you made out of monster clay? I did not. And at this point, I'm pretty much determined where they are, and I'm not going to go looking for them.
Yeah, they are deposited throughout the yard in a different form.
Realms, the paint is not on the site yet.
It's not yet. Soon, very soon.
End of the month.
I said by the end of the month. By the end of the month. And Stan heard me.
Yeah.
And Stan will make it so. Maybe the next time I have Stan, he won't even come in. I'll just send him right to Home Depot.
That'd be fun.
Dear Crazy House says Happy Little Devil. Anchor Thor says Happy Little Monsters.
Happy-
Queer Pass says, and beat the devil out.
Yeah. I do that when I want to change colors.
Jennifer Pugh says we're all antsy about the paint. Cat Swift says that cotton fluff really makes nice texture. The ears are great.
It does. Yeah, it blends right in, you know. That's what you want.
Sorry.
Here you go. I can do it while I'm mixing. I just can't do it while I'm pouring.
Okay. Brows too?
What's that?
Eyebrows too?
Yes, and I do a little bit along the ear ridge.
Okay.
Check your picture out on the website.
Yep.
And if I'm missing you guys, I'll flip it over to live chat here in a second. We're still on top chat.
Oh, yeah. I'll flip that now.
The Netmaker says by the end of January 2022.
Hey now, that's uncalled for.
We're trying.
Soon.
Robert White says hello, Ellen.
Hello, Robert White. Okay.
Stephen Haynes says love the pygmy ponytail.
Yeah, it's about 3-4 inches long now. My hair grows pretty fast, so I can't complain.
Riot Demon says 73 creepers creeping. Hit the like button. Angie Rogers says it charged me when I used the site I went to. I don't, you know. Barbara Saletti says hello everyone. Sorry to be late.
Something about t-shirt probably?
Maybe.
Andy Rogers.
But I don't know. I missed a whole chunk of it while I was pouring the last round.
And
T-shirts.
I am facing the wrong direction because Stacy is on my table.
Yeah.
So-
She says t-shirt. Well, we're sending you a free one.
Yeah, you get one because you're a Patreon of a certain caliber, or tier, I should say. But
And-
you bought a T-shirt, yes.
Yes. By supporting us on Patreon.
What tier is it that,
Sending you
that
a-
starts getting a
I
T-shirt?
believe it is $10 and up.
Really?
A certain t-shirt, not
Yeah, no.
You
Yeah,
don't get
they
to
get
pick
the
one.
they get the Go Make Stuff shirt. At $10 and up, you get
Yeah.
a Go Make Stuff shirt, and at the $50 a month, you get a special, exclusive to your tier cryptid shirt. I just sent the first 2 out of those.
Hooray.
Paul Bennett says, hi y'all. No, didn't get the notification. I guess Alan's mask hidden my notifications. Just kidding. I can't be on here tonight due to work. We'll watch later. Fun, stay safe, and happy making.
Thanks.
might regret this. Oh.
Robert White says, it's been a while, Alan. Sorry I missed for a while, but I checked out for 10 minutes. I'll be back, and I'll be sorry.
Hooray.
I think this is the last batch.
Yeah?
Yeah. I finally figured out how much it takes for each one. Should be it. Angie Rogers says it's worth the money, free or paid for.
I'll never make it.
Well, thank you.
Why do you thank someone?
She said it's worth the money, free
Oh.
or paid for.
We have a lot of fun here.
Angie
And,
Rogers says I used the snail for my pick.
Awesome. I love that. I was considering the same thing.
Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, on her YouTube profile. It's the zombie snail.
A zombie snail.
Also, one of the Patreon bonuses we've got for you is Stan very kindly made us a zombie snail sticker that is part of our Patreon exclusive merch.
Yeah. Hey, Stan.
Sir?
Also, we have been requested to do a zombie snail shirt with the snail on the front. That's in addition to.
Okay. That is so possible. I know.
Some people want to proudly display their snail. They
Rodney,
want full snail frontal,
Rodney
Full
Pope says,
frontal
thanks, Stacy,
snail.
for getting the Patreon up and running.
which out of
You're
context
welcome.
sounds not fun at all, but
We know.
around here we know what full frontal snail really means. It means the new snail design shirt where the
Of course.
snail's on the front.
Naturally.
Yeah,
Definitely nothing
the
else.
full frontal snail. It's a full snail,
Stop,
not a piece of a
stop
snail.
saying it.
Yeah,
A full snail on the front of a shirt.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poison Sumac says that is a disturbingly liverish color.
Yes, that is kind of what I was hoping for. Liverish is a great word.
Ron Schopp
Oops, you're getting fancy
says
now.
always, never mind.
When in doubt, full frontal snail, kids.
Rob O'Brien says, of course I want a zombie snail art doll.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's
Ooh.
I can make that happen.
Ooh.
I can make that happen.
Zombie snail what?
Art doll. I think it would be less of an art doll, more of a figurine.
it would be an
I guess.
in-action figure because it's a snail.
It's a snail.
I don't expect a lot of action out of
It's
snails.
just a figurine. We could
Yes.
put wheels on the bottom of it.
Drag
It's
it
a
behind you.
racing snail.
Just drag it behind you.
We had a pack snail earlier tonight. And Rob O'Brien says, say it now before you're monetized.
Yeah. Right now we get away with anything. We're in the wild, wild west of YouTube. Yeah, I think next weekend, because I enjoy watching bad. Can people see my face part of it at all?
Yeah.
Okay. No?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
When I am working here the weekend, often I'll put on like bad horror movies, and I watched a horror movie from Panama, and I watched the Gargoyles made-for-TV special, the horror movie, not the cartoon, which was awesome. Yeah. But what I might do is I might just go live and tell folks when I'm going live on Patreon and tell them when I'm starting the movie and what movie. And that way I can just work and we can
All watch the movie together.
movies and stuff. Now, can they see the monster face? Or is it just my monster face?
No, they can kind of see both.
Okay. My little monster face. That is the sweetest song.
Not exactly where you're working.
What's that now?
Actually, that's perfect.
Pretty good. Riot Demons, give it a pack of slime with the snail.
Free pack of slime.
John C. says the racing snail's a Shelby. Ken Zarish says zombie snail versus Gary Snail race
Gary Snail?
from SpongeBob SquarePants.
I never saw an episode.
You never saw no SpongeBob, eh?
No, it just didn't look good. Like, there really weren't monsters in it. It was a sponge.
Anthony Pintano says Masters of the Universe is on YouTube for free.
Hooray.
Do you
So
see where
many
they're
good-
going to have all of the Universal classics on YouTube for free?
Yep.
Yeah, very specific days.
They will go live for free those days, or they will only be live for free those days.
Yeah,
Right. There's some kind of catch. I don't know.
the second one.
BJD. Andrew Rogers says they have BJD doll snail. I may have to get one and do it yourself. LOL. Once again, the puns go whoosh.
Whoosh.
I don't know what BJD is.
I don't know what BJD is.
I've learned to not ask. If it's
want
3
to
letters,
know.
I've learned to not ask what they mean.
So the jalapeno
Oh,
was
ball
smooth.
jointed
Ball
doll.
jointed doll.
Ever since it turned out that it wasn't the British Broadcasting Network.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wasn't that. I thought it was.
Noted.
Yeah.
So
Next to the
jalapeno-
BBC, you'd be surprised.
Jalapeno I ate was so smooth going down. Now it's trying to come back.
Right, not now.
It waited.
Now it's angry.
Now it's angry and it's swinging back.
Don't warn me of these things. That's bad. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did you eat a jalapeno?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Reasons.
You shouldn't. Rue, all right, should not eat spicy food. He knows he shouldn't eat spicy food, and he eats a jalapeno.
Larry Hughes
Because
says,
Rue
"Hey,
can't
Adam,
help himself.
I joined Patreon 4 days ago. I have access to the page, but no money has come out of my account. They bill on the 1st.
Yeah, they'll bill on the 1st of the month. So
Right now
you
we're on
won't-
the honor
no
system.
money will come out of your account until February 1st. So enjoy. That's how it works. It's really like a big honor system. It's kind of, well, for the first month,
Yeah.
you know, which is cool. I don't mind that. So, yeah, this is him.
Larry Hughes says, okay, I'm just making sure you got paid, sir. Rob Bryce says, oh my.
Yeah, not that
Oh,
one.
I think we got molds made.
Okay. And they're all on a project board,
They're all on a project.
and you have a
board.
home for them to
I'm
live.
just gonna clear a little
Okay.
spot over there for him.
Go ahead and do that, and then we'll get there.
Then I will.
I'm actually really
She's
liking
wearing
this
my-
color, so I think I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna do a full mix and hit it again with this color. But first, do I want to paint the horns in something? I think I want the horns to be like a black. No, I'm gonna texture the horns with hot glue.
Hot glue.
Hurt glue.
Hurt glue.
It's the hurt glue. Yeah.
Okay. So the only downside to the new camera system and all that is that there is a ridiculous amount of cords on the floor for all kinds of things.
Everywhere.
And eventually,
Cord.
there's going to be a tragic accident.
Oh yeah. Somebody's.
Pronunciation gives the pun. It's a snail.
Yeah, we got it. I got that.
Aw, thank you, Riot Demons. It's just upgraded my tier for next month so I can get a sweet, sweet shirt.
Hooray. And just because I didn't laugh at your pun doesn't mean I didn't get it. I'm just saying. Puns are the lowest possible form of comedy. In improv, you are taught that puns are like a grenade. They go off and people laugh, but it kills anything else that was about to follow it.
You're crazy house. There's going to be a tragic accident. Sound cuts out.
Yeah,
Ron,
that's about right.
Ron Shep says puns are the clowns of comedy.
They really are the clowns of comedy. They have their uses, they're effective, but they're overused and often poorly formed.
Riot Demon says, wonder if you could mount the mic from the ceiling or if they'd be too close to the scrubbers.
The mic on the ceiling, it was pretty much yellow the whole time because of the vibration from the scrubbers.
fun is fun. John C. says, okay, I'll shut up.
No one told you to shut up.
Angie Rogers is still working on my secret project with work and holidays. I got a little behind. Their Crazy House says, gaffers taken to the floor. There'll be speed bumps instead of ropes to catch around your ankle.
Well, see, the lines have to move. So, like, from the ceiling, it really isn't a good option because they're still going to be, you know, in the way. The floor isn't a good option because they have to be kind of mobile. I do move this around a lot.
Ken Zarish asks, what's under the bag in the corner? Plastic bag in the corner. Behind you.
Oh, sculptures.
Ones you've mostly seen. Pumpkinhead.
Gin.
What's the other one?
Realm says Alan actually
Gin.
said the C word.
A gin.
Clown word.
Oh, I did, yeah. I say the word.
Alright. That. Where do you want those to live right now? It looks like both spots are kind of full.
What?
The silicone. Above?
Top shelf.
Okay. Riot James says just get 12 cameras and several microphones. Someone would have fun clicking between them all.
I'm working on that. Like, that's a closer option than you think.
This, I could not get to turn on. So I don't know if it's
That one's
forked.
garbage.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw it away.
I can't tell in the photos. Do these brows connect to the top of the ridge or the top of the ear?
No.
No.
The Crazy
It looks
House.
like it's like one
Oh,
straight
Rodney Pope
thing.
says, have you got a chance to finish Shannon's sculpt?
No. Again, that's not one that someone has purchased, so it moves further back on the burner because no one has purchased it.
The Crazy House says also what you need is either battery powered stuff or a personal film crew to follow you around. Susan Ty says, I think I know, I think once you know where all the cameras are going to be, you can hang or hide the cable, but for now, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. If I have enough cameras, I could put like one in each kind of area that I use them. So what you'll have to do, Rodney, is you'll have to, you know who to email and say that you want to purchase a ghost mask, but it's not on the website yet. Very nearly took a drink out of your Dr. Pepper. Or whatever it is.
Of course it's Dr. Pepper. It's always Dr. Pepper. Actually, I think it's not.
I picked it up, I'm like, this cup is foam. We're getting there. We're learning how this is working. I like it.
Don't sit down. Someone wanted your goat mask to be a half mask. Would you do it? Would it cost more or less?
If you wanted a blank, it would be exactly the same because it's a big half mask. But if you wanted a full finished mask, it would cost a little less, but not much less.
All right.
Whenever I make a full head mask, I always think about where I put the seam line. Can I also make a half mask out of that same mold? That is a consideration. Stan, you cooking along over there?
Going well.
Want to talk them through your process, Stan?
So as usual, Alan brings us in at the sexiest part, which is mixing some more plaster.
People need to learn how to mix plaster.
I think there was one night I showed me like 3 times, and every time it was the exact same spot.
Well-
So what we have here, we have our, what's the name of this one?
That is a skaven.
Skaven. So I'm molding it up. It's a foam. It's a foam pour, so it's hard. What I did a little bit earlier was same process. I make the plaster, and then I come in and I drip it on top, so that you get that kind of detail coat, and it's really thin on the top, and then you come back and you fill it in. What I really like about these foam ones is, you know, when you've got a clay one, you don't want, if you actually, you got to be really careful because the brush can mess up the skull. So when you're dropping your, trying to get that initial coat on it, you still want to be careful with these, but if you do a little bit of a bang up against it, you don't have to worry about ruining the sculpture. You just have to make sure you get a really good thin coat of plaster over the top to get all the details, and you can really go a lot faster. For me, it feels a lot faster when you're using clay. You got to be really, really scared. So what I'm going to do
Bravo
is,
Ryan would like to know what your socks are today, Stan.
tonight's socks,
Plaster mixing socks.
plaster mixing socks. Can you see them?
Cannot. There you go.
Are brought to you by Beaker.
Oh.
So tonight's brought to you by Beaker. Okay.
Les
So
Kitty says, speak up, you're a little far from the mic, Stan.
Oh, he is far from the mic.
I'm way far away. So I have a mixing bucket, and I have this for water. And I'm going to go over to the sink, and I'm going to get some water. And then I'll come back, and we're going to mix this up and put another layer.
Actually, we're abandoning you.
Bye-bye.
So far.
We'll come back to Stan when he's mixing again. 'Cause that's what we do here. And I am going to bring over a Joyzy Devil.
When you do, stick your hand on the camera. Focus. There we go. Okay, yeah, okay. Yay, autofocus. Your Crazy House says the other sock should be Dr. Munson Honeydew. Bravo
Well,
Ryan says meat. Anthony Fantano says meat. Your Crazy House says meat.
You don't know what the rest of the week could hold. You might see him.
In German, he says meat. There you go. Realm says, what is that cool mask behind the stand? Could I see it up close? If not, it's okay, you'll show.
That is the Doom Shroom from Masked Slasher, I think is his name on here. That is the Doom Shroom that he sent me. It is very cool. I like it a lot.
Angie Rogers says, remember when I got the pigs? Well, I found them on AliExpress for like $3 and someone really bumped up the price on their pig website.
Yes, they do that.
Those jerks. Adding some texture.
It's like with their fake website, they were trying to make money.
Scandal of Windows. Big Dog Mass says, hello Alan and Stacy and Creepers.
Hello, Big Dog.
Big
Stan
Dog.
is here and Rue is here.
Full house tonight. $78 folks watching right now. 39 likes. You will smash that thumbs up button.
Oh, we broke 100, by the way.
Anthony Pantano says you have something in your hair.
I do, because I actually put the mushroom cap of the Doom Shroom on my head, and I have some white foam chunks on my head. It happens.
We broke 100 already tonight?
No, the other day. But that was the first stream that I ever broke 100 on this channel.
Yeah, on this channel.
And that meant 20% of the people who were subscribed were watching.
Angie Rogers says they even sent them a reply and never got an answer. Big Dog Mass says hello Stan and Crew.
Hello, babe.
Rue, how's that coming?
Good.
Rue is pouring up some Fishman hands in the other room. Wait, Fishman hand?
And
And single.
She says, so never again from that site.
Yeah. Yeah, I buy a lot from AliExpress.
Anthony Sleddy says, I have a gargoyle like the one in your studio that the latex is failing. How can I repair or paint?
Well, clean it really well, and once it is clean, then you can do patching with paper towel and latex, and then you can just repaint with latex mask paint. 1/3 casting latex, 1/3 latex house paint, and 1/3 distilled water.
Big Dog says, nice horns.
Hey, thanks.
Angie Rogers says, I have better things to spend my money on. LOL, like your channel.
Hooray!
We like it. Al Launcher Art says, hello everyone. Missed last night's Jersey Devils. Looking great.
Hey, thanks. Yeah. And I think the 4-ear option turned out okay. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Get a little closer.
Come a little closer, you might kind of good.
He's never no good.
Yeah, his face is never.
I need a black glue stick out of the black glue stick cardboard box. Aha!
Blast. I give to you. It's almost super ready. I was like, yeah. Shocked.
You know what? I need to get someone to give me a prop that's in bad shape,
So you can repair
so I can repair it for a YouTube Wednesday video.
Here they go.
I just don't keep a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So
Anthony Soletis says, thank you, Alan. You know where you have a bunch of latex stuff that's in dire need of repair?
oh, at the Monster
Washington
Museum.
Museum.
Yeah, great idea.
And I don't know if you were here like a couple of Sundays ago when we cleaned the place out. There's plenty of stuff.
I forgot about that.
Anthony Soletis says, thank you, Alan.
No problem, man. Boy, you know what? Probably not worth driving down the fair side over. That's a long drive.
Well, if you're doing it right away, but there's more stuff that needs to go down there. Larry Hughes says that would be a great YouTube Wednesday.
Yeah.
Gray Hawkins is just popping by to say hi.
Hi, Gray.
Hello, Ray.
I like how she preempted with "I'm not going to be on long."
Well,
But
she's at her mother's house tonight.
So I made her stay. Yeah.
This is illicit YouTube viewing. She should be doing schoolwork.
Well, listen.
Come on now. What's going to get you further in life? Schoolwork or YouTube? And really, the world's pretty up in the air on that. I'm not going to lie.
I guess it depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
I think this is probably get you pretty far.
I delivered pizza to a college once.
There you go. She's excited to come back and cut out feathers for you.
Hooray. So I am using the hot glue, not as a glue, but as a raised detail on these horns. So I've set my temperature nice and low so that it comes out and it kind of stays. And I don't want it to drip everywhere.
Do you have homework? Not much because I worked hard today for the first time in forever. For the first time in forever.
Well, that's honesty at
At
least.
least you did your work. Mike Tommy Woodward says, good to see you all today. What doing?
Hey, yeah, what doing?
Good to see you.
I'm making a duck, you know. That's what I'm doing. This is the Jersey Devil that I started the other day. And a client called me and said I need it to be a duck. So here we are.
Williams says, hello, Alan, Stacy, and everyone.
Hello, Lanny Williams.
At all. Ryan Demon says, is there a specific black glue stick from Glue Sticks for this?
Yes. You're not going to like me. It's very expensive, and it is formulated for concrete and rubber, like rubber and vinyl. So that's what I use, but they have another black glue stick which is formulated for something else, and that one you can just buy 5 pounds of. This one you have to buy 20 pounds, and it's like $200 something. But for what I do, that's worth it, you know. So I'm not all the way low, and I am getting nice fat beads, you know. I am getting that.
Ron Chef says, even on low, the glue's very runny.
And I just now bumped it to all the way low. I can tell it's coming out a little slower. And now I've got to shake down Stacy for a glue stick. I'll take 3.
It's gonna give you several. There you go.
One day I want to make a set of glue stick nunchucks.
Lisa Red says, when you touch that glue, ouchie. It's actually fairly low temperature, this one.
Yeah, this is only like 220 right now.
We got some analysis.
Yeah.
Making those mold boxes earlier, and Tiffany was watching me do it and was like cringing. I'm like, oh really, it's fun. Just wiping the side down.
Well, and that's why it's so important to have a hot glue gun that you can control the temperature. You don't have to napalm your hands every time, but it's nice when you want the glue to be liquid, you can make it liquid. Or if you want the glue to be more solid or thick or raised detail like this.
Rebecca Hudson says, hi monsters.
Hello, Rebecca Hudson.
Brandon D says, if only they made scented glue.
They do, actually.
It just stinks.
Yeah, it's not a good scent.
Yeah. The, whatever the fabric hot glue is, they've made enough candles on headdresses, the smell of that just,
How's it go?
Misty Jazierski says, howdy y'all.
Hello, Misty Jazierski.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Yeah, and this, the glue on here is part of the process. I got some painting to do on these guys too.
Realm says, how much is that mask going to cost at the end, if you don't mind me asking?
I think he's around in the $350 mark in that area.
About $350.
Because really, he's not that complicated.
Pop up.
Yeah,
There you go.
I felt it fall.
Brandon D says, the color is gorgeous.
Hey, thanks,
It's
man.
darkening up nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a chocolatiness to it. Like a winey chocolateness.
I'd love to see your rabbit mask done up in that color. It's chocolate honey.
Oh. I get it now.
Big Dog Masses, forget the name of the glue gun.
So this is a Sure Bonder. And this is the Sure Bonder. And I think this one is 300 watt. 300 watts.
Lisa Arendt says the color as it's drying is looking really good. Lots of depth.
So now I'm going to go and get some other color. Well, same color. Okay, set it somewhere to chill.
Let it do its thing. Big Dog says thanks.
I think it was last night. I didn't have Scott Colhart on until like half an hour from the end of the live feed, and I was lost.
Oh no. Sorry, I had stuff that I was doing, otherwise I would have been on.
Me and
moderating.
Michael Lassiter fending for ourselves.
Oh no.
We were in the weeds, as they say.
I'm sure my blaster's doing great. Poor Beauty says that's really looking sick.
Hey, thanks, yo.
Brandon D says, nice hair, Stacey. Haven't seen it yet. Thank you. We get to a story time, I'll set it
Set it free.
Set it
Free.
it's in a bun.
So I made you work when you got here.
Yep. You could just tell me which camera you switched. That way I can focus it.
Hmm? Do you have to move that ever?
Sometimes if we get to a point where I gotta pull up.
Ah, it's pretty quiet.
Okay. It's crazy though, I'm taking it back.
Puts adventure in our lives. You don't want to be boring, do you?
Living on the edge.
Who wants to live in? Who wants to be in boring America right now, anyway?
Yeah, there's definitely nothing happening right now at all.
No.
Oh,
All quiet.
boringest place to live ever.
That's right. I'm bored right now.
You're working.
I'm working.
You and your silly countries and your stable governments.
Get the water bottle. It's not even me this time.
Hey, if you can't laugh at what's going on.
You're screwed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Then it's going to hurt. That's the answer.
Lisa Everett says, if you were going to do the body, would you use foam, fabric, or fur?
Probably. This guy is pretty much hairless as far as his design goes, so fur is out. But I'd probably use foam.
What about my screw door view?
Alexa, how much time left on timer?
7.
You have 14 minutes left on your 2-hour timer.
Passies.
Took you 2 hours to make that ice beard?
Call out.
It's a lot of little. An hour and 45 minutes anyway. So.
Snowflaking?
It's alright, I can't even tell you what I did in the last.
Actually, shouldn't I snowflake it while it's still active?
Yeah, yes, you should. Do that. I thought you did that.
I did not do that.
It does look glittery from here.
That's just Rue.
Or Beauty says, Rue said it before me.
Part of the
You're screwed
job.
if you're screwed if you can't laugh about what's going on. Yeah, no, I was making a grammar joke.
I went home one night after a snowman, and Jana was like,
And just for
"What are you doing over there? You got glitter all over you."
Oh yeah.
What are people
yeah,
doing?
Yeah.
Scary stuff with glitter.
Yeah.
We're passed out.
How you doing, Rue?
Like a whole thing.
Or Beauty says, Rue sparkles.
He does.
It does spark.
Up top, Rue.
Where are they?
On top of you.
Ah, there it is.
But don't do that. Because they'll do that.
Yeah. Don't touch that.
Did it?
It's just low across the top of the container.
Hello, boys. Blood is boy.
Everybody hurts. Rue, can you tilt the camera up a little bit?
There you go.
Perfecto.
Oh, boys, what do boys? Everything's
Just a good old boy. Never needed no harm.
Hate this.
Beats
Poor
all.
Beauty says Stacy's having a fun time over there. Be careful if he sparkles. Now watch out for the bark clouds.
It goes bad so
Lisa Arendt says sparkles are not.
That is why I put it on that, because people love their sparkles.
That's right.
And then Rue, you hit it with some high gloss sealer to hold that on.
Okay.
It'll work.
Because of our complaints.
not hardly enough.
Rebecca Hudson says, I love how Rue applies snow. Just a kiss of snow. It's my birthday.
It's Texas.
Turns
snow.
out it works.
Texas snow, not Wisconsin snow.
Yeah, I was so excited about our snow.
Oh, I know. I was outside. I tried to take the dogs out because I live way up two that had never seen snow.
Oh,
out
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And they walk outside and they're like, yeah, no, I'll just be in the house.
Yeah. Pass.
Yeah.
Lisa Arendt says, love Rue's technique.
It did work.
Fine hair.
No, just a couple of great big chunks.
Cat Swift says, just be careful not to suck in before you blow out. Words to live by.
That's
Rebecca has a Rue, just remember not to inhale by mistake. If I had a nickel. Tom Bird says, glitter rock and Rue. Glitter rock and Rue is your, like, your Ken doll name. Al Latrar says, looks awesome, Rue.
Thank you.
Rachel Little says, sexiest deck I've ever seen. Give it that sprinkle.
I got in there and I realized, I forget why I came in this room.
Reasons?
PDA phone.
Ah.
Yeah, you were still in there for a long time.
Oh, I stood in the middle of the room and I'm like,
Why
why did I come? I came in here for a reason. Don't have to pass gas, must be something else.
Ken Zarish says, dab it. Rebecca Hudson says, every time I try to find out about the sculpt on the shelf behind the wood, my comp won't let me send it. The sculpt on the shelf behind the wood.
Gulped on the shelf behind the wood.
Gonna have to be.
Yeah, I wish your computer would have let you send, because we don't acknowledge your request. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean.
Which sealer do you want me to hit this with?
High gloss again. You seal it all up.
Got it. Got that.
Laura B says, how long does the snow last in Texas?
We had it for like an hour and a half. Like it was on the ground for an hour or so.
We got a couple of hours. It stayed for like 2 seconds. Rebecca Hudson says, I've been denied again.
Now, Rebecca, when the camera goes onto it, tell us what you're talking about, because I don't know what you mean, man. Hey, Rue, can you throw me some scissors?
Come on.
Metal, all metal.
Oh, you want shears? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Four of you said, tell me you at least made a snow angel.
I did not.
There wasn't enough snow long enough.
Yeah, mine, like, we got enough on the yard to immediately turn into slush,
Right.
and I don't own a snowsuit.
We got a lot more down in Kemper.
Yeah,
It looked like.
I saw, we have friends who every year buy their kid a snowsuit, and we haven't
Like
had-
as a joke?
No, because they go skiing and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, in normal times, in the before times.
In the before
And they didn't buy one this year And they were like, the one time. We haven't had snow here in like 5 years. The one time that we had snow was the year we didn't buy a snowsuit. Are you kidding me? Rebecca Hudson said, if Alan goes back to the table he started on and looks sideways, it's on the top shelf. You can see it when you stand up.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
You're gonna do okay.
That's the table that I started on. Trapjaw, turtle, elf, screaming orc, creature from Black Lagoon, clawful, elf, inbred number 2,
Rebecca
wait.
Hudson says, you were cutting into the neck and I expected to bleed.
clown,
On the right, she says.
Trapjaw? Is he green? What color is it?
Help us, help you.
To the right, the other way. Your other right. Is it over here?
Is it in the shop?
Brown says, oh
What
my god,
Alan's-
Alan, why?
What?
I'm assuming he means why did you cut into the neck of the guy?
That just made me angry. No, his head is going to be mounted in a different way than straight up and down. So I'm altering his neck in order to work for that.
It's the turtle mask.
Oh,
Terrible.
Oh, it's around the turtle mask.
then it's
Is
Trapjaw.
Is it green? Or is it black? Capsmith says, didn't you have a couple longboards leaning against a shelf?
That's the other side of the room. There's no masks over there.
It's 2 feet tall and gray. Does she mean the...
That is a gargoyle. That's a gargoyle. Yes, that is a gargoyle from Distortions.
She says, thanks for trying.
No, thank you.
It's Frank. Yeah.
Anubis?
Gargoyle. It's the gargoyle.
Oh, okay.
If it's gray, it's gray.
She says, thank you.
You're welcome. It's all about you now, Rebecca. We're here
Says,
to
yes, that's it.
we're here to cater to your whims. We kind of are.
I mean, like, literally.
Yeah.
We're here to cater to your whims and make masks.
Right. Yeah, as long as I can also make masks, I don't mind the whole whim thing. I'm getting some contact cement. Here you go, Stan.
One more, I think.
Rebecca says, I bet you didn't expect to play I Spy tonight.
I actually expect to play I Spy every night.
Scully Kitty says, cute fox mask. I think that was Anubis.
Yeah. Not normally it's John C. who's like, hey, I saw a part of a thing on the other side of the room that was orange 5 days ago. So show me
Not
that
there
thing.
now. What was it?
Now, is the Anubis your sculpture? That's Ian.
It's Ian. 90% sure that's Ian.
Ryan
It
James
says
says,
Ian on the
on
Mold.
the
mold, so I would assume
Well, I
that
know
it's
I
Ian.
didn't mold it.
Because she large. Ryan James says, that burgundy looks great now that it's dry.
Hey, thanks. What that also means is I thought you were full until that dried.
Rebecca Hudson says, usually it's easier than that. We spot things that are on the screen.
Yeah, all the time. Hello, Bella. I've got to pet the dog. Hey, Rue, if I hand you the plug of a heat gun, can you make it do the hot air blowy thing?
Kind of a pro at that.
Yeah, hot air blowy thing all the way.
I didn't say anything. It's not literally like that.
Now on the British Broadcasting Network.
Ryan James says, I didn't say anything. See, it's not just me.
What's funny is that by now you guys are all so used to me doing stuff that looks pretty sketchy from the start, and then it turns out okay, that you wouldn't even stop me if I was going down a terrible road. Like, Alan, you're making really poor decisions. Yeah, you wouldn't do that. You'd be like, well, I trust him, I guess. And that can only end in tragedy. Hey, Rue, can you go in the other room by the steps and see if you can find me a piece of 1.5" PVC?
Sure.
Soraya Demon.
Blackface.
They say.
Rob O'Brien says, well, I did call out painting them out prior to the teeth yesterday, so we are watching.
Yeah, that's true.
They're helping.
And when 1980 is on, he's like, Alan, it's going to look stupid. Well, thanks, appreciate that. Sometimes he's right.
Are you sure that's what you want to do? Rebecca Hudson says, oh, Alan, did you finish making Phoenix yet?
Oh, no, of course not. No. The next time I work on it, you'll see it on Patreon.
No, 1.5" won't be 1.25".
I'm so glad
Longer?
that as a
We have more than
chicken-
1.25".
Give me a 18-inch or 20-inch section.
Rob O'Brien says, I'm off on a backup ALEXA. Mass Slasher says, is that what you explained to me as a box mold that I would do Candyman hook like?
The silicone. Alexa, stop. The silicone molds that Stacy made earlier tonight? Yes. That is a box mold.
So Enigma messaged me.
Uh-huh.
We are not Facebook friends, so it showed up in my filtered
Yeah.
requests.
Always
It says-
filter Enigma.
It has, he sent me pictures, and they are, like, Facebook is like, are you sure you want to see this? Like, this might be objectionable content. And I was like, please don't. Send me pictures that need to be censored on the internet. But as it turns out, there's his chicken suit pictures.
It's better than chicken neck pictures.
Interested to know how much it would cost to make something like this, but with longer feathers, no mask or hands, just a suit.
Please keep it quiet. I don't want anyone to know that I'm ordering this.
It's a 24"
What do you think?
No, that's fine. Nice.
What would that?
Well, we'll have to talk about it
Okay.
later. I can figure it out.
Yeah, sounds good. Rebecca Hudson says, can you share a pic of Phoenix on Creepers?
Yes. Yes, I can. Riot Demon, Stacy molded those hands at the beginning of the broadcast today. Because she molded them today.
Well, you leave it in there. And they'll take 4 hours to set up, so it'll probably be done after we're done.
I'll be popping them in tomorrow morning.
We'll find out if I failed ethically done. Rebecca Hudson says, thank you, happiness.
I think it's because you don't do it all the time, and it's a process that we don't have to do a lot. Masked slasher.
The icicles.
Yeah, I concur that. Yeah.
Rise Eden says, I'll rewind later, thanks. Scarecrow 77 says, good evening, everyone. What doing?
Currently, I'm fitting up a neck for this monster.
Sean Regal says, I was curious, did anything come into production for the fist on a stick?
Um,
Punch on a pole?
I kind of decided not to do it. And the reason why I decided not to really do it was because it felt very manipulative and fatty to me, and I didn't like that. I thought about it. I made a few, and because I mentioned it on the air, several people ordered them. So yes, that is a slap on a stick.
Andrew Rogers says the liquid B12 is working great. I haven't fallen asleep yet. I usually sleep off my time off and during streams.
Okay, gotcha.
Ashley and Pisa Stacy Facebook sends her penny pics someone not your friend sends. Other than this recently while shopping for a new Irish dance dress for my daughter, who was very confused at first. Yeah, I was like, oh no. I love you guys. Please send me stuff, but also don't send me that.
Yeah.
Don't send that stuff.
Don't do anything for monsters, but I won't do that. Andrew Rogers says 12 hours in a factory making car brakes for cars. Hard at time. And I imagine.
You know what? I actually, in a slight way, I kind of at times yearn for a factory job.
You don't have to make a lot of decisions.
Where you go in, you know what you're doing for 8 hours. You know exactly what you're going to do, and when you're done,
You go home.
you go home, and you don't think about work, you know?
So my buddy said, he drove by some construction guys and said this guy was digging a ditch and he's like, that lucky bastard.
Yeah.
No one's going to call him at 3 in the morning with a ditch emergency where he's got to come in,
Oh, if only that were true.
you know, with a holiday or, no, you're just
Yeah.
a guy digging it. That's a managerial problem.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, there's, yeah.
You just hand the shovel off and you go home.
I have a friend in Maryland who, he makes car seats. And he, you know, he has all these other hobbies that are just so different from his work. And I don't know how he does that.
Ezekiel says, howdy folks, sorry I'm late.
Hello, Ezekiel.
And
We were talking about how disappointed we were in your lateness.
Megan Camp says, I work in marketing and web design, and I absolutely feel that.
Yeah, like you can, there's a joy to saying, I'm done with this. I'm done with this now. I finished this job, you know?
Andrew Rogers says, I watch Alan to chill out. Well, he helps me calm down.
Like I like living an hour away from my haunted house, from my work. Because by the time I get home, I'm no longer thinking work thoughts. You know, I have an audiobook and I'm an hour into that or whatever, so.
Rebecca Hudson says, it's great to have an extra helping hand.
Stacy, is there a T-pin near you could throw at me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not near you at all.
I think there actually are some on the table over here.
Are there? Oh, you have some spurs.
I put the thing of them back probably
Somewhere.
into the, there. I didn't move. I was like, I had it. I was making.
I don't think
They
I
were
moved
here.
it over there. I don't think I used it over there.
Scarecrow 77 says, will contact cement stick floor mat foam to plywood?
Yes. Wait. Temporarily. Contact cement? Yes. I heard Super 77 somehow. Contact cement? Yes. That is what you want to use. Yes.
And Roger says, weak stuff.
I want to make stuff.
Rebecca Hudson says, a bit late. I'm having problems with sending again. Your Crazy House says, I'm kind of looking to flee my current veterinary job and do something tedious that leaves time for me to step at home.
Yeah, doesn't that sound nice? I love stuff that's tedious.
Pat Swift says, last night's stream has so many ideas and tips that I couldn't turn my brain off until 5 a.m. Then work today. I'm crazy 5,000 nights. That non-thinking day. Dan Gorson says, hello all.
Did I just get blamed for that?
sounds like it.
Like that was my fault now?
Your thing was entirely too interesting, and now I'm tired.
Pondered it all day and didn't get it work done.
Hey, Rue, can you
Sure.
hold this devil head while I cut his neck off?
Sure.
Thanks.
Dan McCorson says, hello, Andrew Rogers is working on a gift for someone while watching. Dan McCorson says, those horns are awesome. Luke Ho says, sup everyone, it's nice to be back on. Nice to have you back.
Hello, Loku.
Oh, did I say it wrong? I said it
You said Luco.
Spot those. Sorry, friend.
The goat deserves this. Like, I don't know what you guys have heard, but like the goat had this coming. It's not the first time we've had to talk to the goat.
So we're gonna slowly cut his head off with the giant.
I don't know how many beheadings you've watched, but this is exactly how it goes. Okay? Rarely are they all clean.
Questions? I'm not 100% sure I want answers to. Oh. Loku says this is my personal account. It's usually on as cuts effects.
Aha! I mean, aha, cuts effects. That's great.
Ron Chef says
Okay,
watch
let that
for
go.
me there. Nope, just kidding. Take it back.
Now would you hand me 2 more T-pins?
Celeste Kitty says I'm calling PETA.
They know me.
We've met.
One fist fight with a bear, apparently. That's enough.
Now you're on the list
Dan, of
somewhere.
course, says
Yeah.
that for sale.
And I will choke the heck out of a swan when they chase me. This has already sold. Most of the things that I make are already sold, not for sale per se. So this was a custom order, Jersey Devil.
Very rare we get to make something that's.
Sacrifice. Good thing the religious guy found his chin.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while actually.
Loku says today I painted a few mast stands and finished up one of my sculptures, waiting for better weather to mold.
Cool.
No,
So-
why are you cutting the neck again?
Because this neck has to come off at a 45, not the angle that it was, which is a human neck,
Gotcha.
which is kind of a 90-degree angle.
There you go. Mr. Zazerski says, people eating tasty animals.
They don't like being called that.
Just saying. No experience.
Dan McCorson says, can you shoot me a price for one?
Yes. If you can shoot us an email asking for that, because I will forget. It's not that it's not important to me. It's not that. It's just that right now this is Alan's brain. This is Alan's making stuff brain, and my making stuff brain is really bad at remembering who asked for what.
This is the Jersey Devil.
There are times in the evening where like an email comes in or something, and I've got to answer that question, and it takes me a while to switch my brain over to a mode where I can do that. I do think this will be a pretty cool piece.
He says, will do.
Cool. And now I want this piper to go into her at the 35
Differ.
in degree angle. Push the pipe into the goaten. Now,
Ryan Stevens says, which weight foam did you use for the head?
5-pound foam.
How squishy is 5 pounds? Pretty squishy?
I got it.
Yeah, I just had a piece.
I just threw it
Carved
away.
off a piece of that.
Yeah.
Showed him how squish. Squish.
That's all my effort to squish it.
Anthony Pantano says, he's the neighbor dirty.
Push the pipe into the goaten.
Have it on a wall mount, devil daily. Get me my stabbing knife.
This is my stabbing knife. This is my sawing knife.
That's right. It don't work.
See that?
There's also no batteries in it,
There's no
but that's
batteries.
not why it doesn't work.
All right. It's like I just used that one.
Stacy?
Yes, sir.
There's a drawer next to you labeled pliers. In that drawer are grabby needle nose, long needle nose.
These guys.
Yeah,
Right, David says that phone looks satisfying to switch.
it are.
A little bit. He also says the wife says your Swedish is terrible. Ron Chef says gotta get yourself a drill hole saw.
Not on foam. You do not want that on foam because it'll catch, and
whoop.
next thing you know, goat heads flying across the room.
Be a bad day. Yeah, our Swedish is pretty terrible, but our Swedish chef is pretty good.
Yeah.
Turns out his Swedish
His
was
Swedish
terrible.
is pretty terrible too.
It's true what they say. You can buy anything on a stick at a rent fair. Wait. They wanted his head looking a little to the right.
Turn the pole.
Rue, can you point that camera over here?
Ron Chef says, yeah. Good night, all.
Good night. So I have to recut that hole. Wait, it could be done a different way. He could just be looking to the right.
Yeah.
Get an angle, but I don't have to do. I could do this.
And you can just look.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Michael Astor says, getting off here, my internet keeps going out. Night, all. Looks great, Alan.
Thanks. I think it looks like a goat with a pole up his head. And this is a neck stubbo that I'm going to put on there.
So you just gotta make sure the next stubbo is facing the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Cat Snuff says, wow, that tip about the saw sounds like the voice of experience.
Man, yes it is. Yes it is. Actually, we were sawing foam, and they were 10-pound foam carousel horses. We tried to put the hole through it with a hole saw. Man, you've never lived until you've seen one carousel horse kick 3 dudes in the nuts at the same time. It was awesome.
Just remember, when you're choking, say, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
But yeah, you get a foam horse spinning around at a high rate of speed. Things happen, my friend. Things, and not good things, but things happen.
No. Oh, David Corson says, I need to put a TV in my shop. It's really hard watching on my phone.
Well, I have a TV in my shop, and at some point I may get a bigger TV for the shop.
Yeah.
Why does that excite you, Stacy?
Because I work here.
You were a little unnaturally excited about that.
The hell?
That's how thick the paint is built up on
No
this.
kidding.
Well, all right.
Chef's just clams, man. Clams.
So what most people think is like, well, we're only going through foam. You know, how much resistance will there be? Famous last words.
Micah Hudson says, that's what they get for horsing around. Mr. Crazy House says, now, if only there was video. Kathy Coleman says, now that's a hilarious mental image.
Oh yeah, hilarious. I was one of 3 for the record.
Oh, no.
Good times abound.
Well, he survived getting kicked in the nuts by a horse, so.
A foam horse.
Oh, no wonder.
Beats foam and horsing.
You got kicked in the face by a horse.
Oh, no.
I think it might have caused some damage.
I was going to say, that explains so much.
You talking about? What?
We've also, me and Jake had to hold down an alligator. We were drilling through it. One of the distortions foam alligators.
Carl's.
It may have been for Carl's prep. It may have been.
Catswood says, I knew there had to be a great story behind that. Rome says, I left for 5 minutes to get through to come back to this. Oh my god.
Sorry, Romes.
Yeah.
Celeste Kitties is tired of using your reading glasses, so you're gonna make the screen bigger. I like the way you think, Alan. You're like a fox.
Yeah, a blind fox.
Or slicing it down.
Hey, Rue, while you're there, go ahead and use that to glue those eyes onto the turtle.
Okay.
There are circles where the eyes go. If I use contact cement, I'm afraid it'll hurt the nail polish on the back of it because there's toluene in there. And but I think that glue would be contact cement, that silicone caulk would be perfect.
It's eyes with the blue tape on.
Mm-hmm.
Check.
Gotcha. I know.
Do you need the pipe cutter, or is that too big for it?
Not yet.
Looking to the right.
Yeah.
Angie Rogers says, yummy, watermelon Mountain Dew. Needed a drink.
Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, I second that. Ugh.
Big Dog Mass is off to bed. Good night, all.
Good night.
Hi, big dog.
Ron Shep says, can't see, bigger screen. Car making weird noises, raise radio volume.
That works. I mean, don't knock it.
What are you gonna do?
Solid.
So, true story. Way of fixing things in my family when the check engine light would come on, or a different check engine light, or one of the idiot lights on the dash. My sisters would just put stickers over the top of them, so you couldn't see them anymore. Yeah, that's seriously
Can you pass inspection like
how
that?
things were fixed.
Black
We don't have an
tape,
inspection
just-
up in Minnesota.
Oh.
It's not a thing.
You just pulled the fuse to that light.
I was 16, driving the family clunker that had been passed down, and I heard a rumbling noise driving to work, and I just turned the radio off because why not?
Yep.
I didn't know you needed to put oil in this thing.
As it turns out.
As it turns out, that's the noise it makes right before the white smoke pours out when
Oh
you
no!
let the oil completely dry out of your truck.
Oh, that's not good.
This was pre-cell phone days, so you just hope
Yep.
somebody helps you out on the side of the road.
Angie Rogers says it's good mixed with alcohol.
What isn't? If you have enough of it, why would you care?
Barbara Saletti says looking good, but I've got to hit the bed. Good night, all.
Good night.
Angie Rogers says I'm still loving my Dr. Pepper.
Wow, those eyes look really good in that thing.
Stan made them.
Ron Shep says, Rude, we can't see or hear it. It's no longer a problem.
Okay, so Rue,
Well, it is.
Not how you do things.
now
CX says, Rude, my mom used to do the sticker thing when I was younger.
go over there and open up that bucket of black paint real quick. And
Stick your face in it.
I'm going to have you paint over those eyes as a mask so that we can just peel it off later.
You're trying real hard to keep a straight face.
Latex then? Maybe not the black paint. Go to the latex and open that up.
Yeah, try the latex
Hey,
first.
take the black and leave.
I should have left the blue on. The blue tip on them.
No, because you needed to see how they were oriented.
Yeah.
Cheney,
Hey,
buddy.
Come here. I know, it's itchy. Cheney.
Oh, Icky.
Cheney.
No, Icky.
Oh, Bella's like, he won't come, but I will. Come here. Hi, baby. I know it's itchy.
Is he allergic to something?
Horror Beauty says, let's see the eyes.
He got, he had dew claw removed.
Well, he had an infected dew claw, and they trimmed it, but they did not remove the whole thing. I thought they would. Hey guys.
Capswitch says, Stan did the same thing to my grandfather's car. Ignoring the idiot light for oil means you're about to be an idiot.
No, there was no light. It was making a really loud noise, so I turned the radio off so I don't have to hear it.
I switched to
Keep the
this
light on
camera
together.
and then I unplugged
Like
it.
that, dude.
I went straight
Wah.
idiot. Straight idiot.
Yes, there was no inspections in
Hold, please.
Minnesota where
Da,
I grew up.
da,
Could be
da,
now.
da, da. There we go.
This is my forehead.
There are many like it, but this one is mine. It's your crazy house. It's crazy place where there's no yearly inspection for cars, seems to be noticed in northern states. Ron Shep says, "Drew say there's no inspections in Minnesota." Uh-oh.
That's
Starting-
me.
Starting soon.
Is that one live now?
No.
Are you
I think
sure?
It's done by
I'm
county.
real sure 'cause it's pointed at me and I'm not,
Oh yeah, yeah. That one.
that one died.
Okay, we lost that camera. Yeah. Don't unplug the cameras while we're live. That's what we've
No.
learned. Oh.
Now we know.
So Rue, you got to pick up that mask and bring it over here to show them the eyes.
Ron Shep says that's nuts. Your crazy house says no inspection in Michigan either. And he's really just saying, Stacy, how's your Polish music?
Well, I turned it actually to your side already.
Oh. Well, how about that?
Dan
How
Paulson
about
says we
then
still
now?
have no inspections in the loop. Ezekiel says it's not a 4, it's a 5.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I've had this exact same hairline since I was like 15. My hair's not receding. It just starts real far back there.
I lived in Duluth for a while.
Cody Timnick says one of the states expected your car will rust out sooner than later.
Maryland had them.
Yeah, Maryland now.
Santa Cruz says I think Minneapolis does.
And in the state of Maryland, if you like wreck your car but forget to tell them, then they will, when you go with a new car, whether it's 5, 10 years later or whatever, you owe all of the insurance that you should have had during that time. You have to pay that.
Yow.
Yes.
Wow.
Lynn DeVito says no inspection in Pinal
No.
County, Arizona either. Scarecrow 77 says this is Alan's brain on cement fumes.
That's right.
Angie Rogers says lovely modeling route. Their crazy house says I was thinking the fact that cars don't last long up north might be a factor.
All this was done.
Cool.
It's a mold.
Definitely a mold.
It's a mold.
Dun, dun, dun.
Still be soon.
Probably not how that goes.
The crazy house says here in Virginia my last car was an 84 and it made it 30 years before it got too hard to find parts.
That's awesome.
I'm an 84. I'm hoping I make it a few more years before it gets too hard to find parts.
Yeah, like wait till you're like 42 and all of a sudden the warranty is.
Oh no.
All that, I get called up my
quits.
warranty all the time.
Yeah, it's just like, there's no warning light.
Yeah.
Engine doesn't make that weird sound.
No, it's just all of
The
a sudden.
wheels just come off while you're driving.
No, not looking forward to that.
And you have the gall to wonder why or what happened.
What happened? And then you think back. Like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look great on there.
Ron Shep says in New York an inspection is required every year.
Yeah, here in Texas too. Most counties.
No, it's a state thing.
Yeah, but you don't see
To get your registration
you don't
here?
see cars rusted in Texas like you do up north.
Jones.
Bones Jones, what's up, buddy?
Howdy, buddy.
What?
A lot going on, pretty loud in here. I don't know how long he'll stay.
Jones. Lamanche.
I'm about to turn it off
It's like
for a little while.
Open a door up in here.
Jones. Lamanche. Buddy. Brando.
No. And he's out.
Denied.
Might have been a waving of that metal rod at it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm a ninja.
I finished the cat shelter for like a dozen cats who live in my neighborhood.
Nice.
Now they have a place they may never go into because they think it's a trick. You know.
Of course.
But it'll be warm if they decide to go in.
Put some treats in there.
I tried that, it kind of backfired.
Oh.
Like, they were trying to go in it, and the two that got in there first didn't want anybody else.
Of course, this
So-
is our spot.
Yeah, and one of them only went halfway through the opening, so his butt was sticking out, but he was eating in there, so nobody could follow him in. Like, this isn't going to plan.
Lots of pillows for Jones. Misty Dessert, she says, hate to say this, but I have to call it an early night. Night all, stay safe.
Misty, we're so disappointed.
How dare you?
See you next time, Misty.
How dare you all have your own lives
Tina
and
Kusiak says, Stan, we need Jonesy t-shirts.
your own sets of responsibilities.
Did you hear that, Stan?
What's that?
We need Jonesy t-shirts.
Need all sorts of stuff.
The next round is Jonesy and what doing.
What doing?
What doing? Still be studio.
Copyright.
And in the back it says making a duck.
Deep
Still
cut
trying to
inside
wrestle
jokes.
with whether the zombie snail's back really is going to say go full frontal. Not
Full frontal snail.
full frontal snail.
That's right.
We'll do a version. It'll be a vote. We'll see how it goes.
Tina Kusiak says, please stand. Ron Shep says, cool shirt, Ruth.
Thank you.
What's on your shirt?
Walking Dead thing.
Rob O'Brien says, making ducks since 1986.
That's right.
I will get with, if we're really going to do a Jonesy shirt, I'll get with Shannon because she's got to have 100 pictures.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
100,000 pictures.
Do we have a
I
Booth
tried,
Loose shirt?
you know, pack, you know, one way or
Do we even have a Booth Loose shirt yet?
another.
Booth Loose shirt?
Maybe we'll, our next round will be pets.
But on my memory still in my phone,
Oh, yeah,
from
me
like a
too.
year ago, it was
Snuggling and baby.
snuggling and little babies like to carry all three of them. And now,
When Cheney went to the vet,
I have
he's
a picture
113.
of him.
Cheney is 113 pounds.
Dang.
I have a picture of the first day I met him. It was a little more than a year ago. And they were just like little smash face, unformed face,
They were fuzzy sausages.
fuzzy sausages.
Justin, I guess it's Justin Harlan says, yo, is it a ponytail finally?
Yes, yeah, I've got about a 3-4 inch ponytail right now.
Ezekiel Bradshaw says, what's on your shirt? Sauce and both cheese for lunch.
Yeah, well, someone said Rue had a great shirt. I'm like, I didn't notice Rue's shirt. Okay. Oh, by the way, Justin is the reason you were cussing today, Rue, because he is the one who ordered all the fishmen.
Ah.
Yeah, some of the hands for them are not fun.
We blame you.
Fishy, fishy, fishy hands.
Slit his throat. We're like, it's okay, I can fix it.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Don't tell Mom.
Don't tell mom. You're fine, don't tell mom.
Saw one of those the other day. It was a dude with a pop hole
Yeah.
arrow sticking out of his eye.
You're fine,
Oh,
don't tell mom.
it was a whole thing of comments, like they'd made memes out of old paintings. It was awesome.
Justin says, LMFAO, take that, Rue. Meaner.
Yeah, the hand, the fishy monster hands that I have are not pour-up friendly.
They're kind of the opposite of that.
Rue, what you working on?
I'm about to go.
What do
Don't
it?
about that.
Okay.
Alexa, how much time left on time?
There are no timers set.
I went off.
Oh, it did go off?
Yeah. Yeah, the fishmen are going to be fun, and I was thinking about it, and I think I'm going to make a fishman body tomorrow for YTW.
Hey.
It's amazing how seamless this gets to be when it's on there and painted and all that. It's kind of ridiculous.
Robert Ryan says, sometimes I fail at being the backup ALEXA.
It's all good, Rob. We have faith in you. But just the right amount of faith. Like, it's not cult-like or anything.
Ron Shep says, why did you do all the paintwork before cutting the neck?
I'm a fool. I wanted to paint it, and I got to visualize it. But my paint is still over there, so I'm just going to touch this up here in a bit.
Andrew Rogers says, my homes I just painted look like the color of your devil you're making. My color is crimson.
Yeah, this is. I would be comfortable saying this is burgundy. Crimson to me is like bright red.
It definitely looks more red on camera than it does.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. From here, anyways. Like it looks like a really mahogany kind of red on camera. It looks a little lighter in person.
Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Fishman, 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 fish. Going to be making fishmen for a year.
Brian says 10 minutes starting now. Brown says, I wish I got a possum last year so I could see how amazing that they are. And I'll probably get one this year.
Okay.
They're still around.
I do like a possum. Justin says everyone loves fishmen.
Kind of true. I did kind of double down on Fishman this year.
Poison Sumac says now it looks like cooked liver.
Nothing wrong with that. Except for the cooked liver part.
Nobody likes
I'm just trying to get this guy ready to go.
Michelle Schultz says good night everyone. Can't wait to see the finished demo.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
It's whole music.
It's the whole music that plays in my head all the time.
Rue, did you clean up my paint?
Did.
Yes.
But I even said, I still have paint over here that I can
And
use.
didn't you hear me yell from the other room? No, you don't.
Now I have to match the color. Things have gotten difficult. You even put away the paint that was sitting here.
That'll be fine.
I guess on the
How
bright
dare I
side-
clean up?
I was still using it.
Yeah, Jan would be so pleased. Clean as I go over here, and my house looks like a grenade went off.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. See the blue?
Rue, what are you doing?
Patching these little tiny holes in the mouth. Patching fishmen.
You're prepping them for their foaming.
Ron Chef says womp womp. Ezekiel says if you rearrange the letter in Rue's names, you get Rob.
No, you don't.
Shenanigans.
Ezekiel. No O, no B.
Horror Beauty says, damn it, Rue.
No paint.
Blind Cook Thor says, damn it, Rue. Oh, no.
I yelled it from the other room.
I was doing a show. I don't have time to
You're
listen.
doing the thing.
Okay, so here's what's really funny. Here's how dumb I am. I'm mixing my paint over here again. I need it over there. But here's where I'm mixing because this is where I mixed it last time.
I was gonna say, I guess on the bright side, you could do it over here now. Scarecrow 77 says, is that blue shop towel?
Yeah. Yep. Otherwise known as monster skin.
Shift your... Whose was it?
Turn your camera.
Everyone. Tom Everett says, bad Rue, no cookie for you.
Yeah, Rue.
Where's the cookies?
Cat Swift says, curious, why mix paint on counter far away from mask and not on the counter?
Because I am dumb.
It's all part of the show.
Sometimes Alan is dumb is the answer.
He's the pretty one. He doesn't have to be the smart one.
That's right. My wife says.
Thank God you're pretty. Bless you.
Same way she got the COVID.
I got the dusts. Or Beauty says they already gave him the cookie, that's why he's being bad now. No more cookies.
Rue, are those eyes on?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they latex?
Yeah.
Ezekiel
Although
says,
Dan
lucky,
keeps moving it.
lucky
Well,
Stan's
they're
there to
trying to
save the
dry.
day.
No, it's fine.
Now they're lifting.
What? Who said what now?
Lucky Stan's there to save the day.
Right.
What?
Rebecca Hudson says, Ron asked why Alan painted the face before cutting the neck to demonstrate how to match paint colors.
That's right.
Thank you, Herbie.
And I wasn't
Greg Hudson.
quite sure of what I was doing either, you know.
Thank you, Thor.
I'm making this up as I go, guys.
Thank you, Crazy House.
Wow, that is so much redder on camera.
Right? Told you.
Oh, yeah.
She roll red.
That's a freaky angle, too.
Yarp.
Dark.
Yarp. Like the Thor says, Alan's our friend.
Goat stuff.
Thought it wasn't a goat.
It was a goat. It isn't a goat. Because Jersey Devils are horse-headed, not goat-headed. Although, if it's flying after you, I think you're gonna...
You're really gonna nitpick the details.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man. It couldn't be the Jersey Devil. Looks a little goaty to me.
Right. That was a different devil. That's the New York Devil.
The Sheboygan Devil.
Sheboygan.
Just like saying Sheboygan.
Mimi says, hello, sorry I'm very late. Looking good.
What the heck, Mimi? We started on time. Where were you? Where were you?
Mimi. Ken's Reach says, go to make stuff.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You know, I think that the GOAT, though, he's been the sleeper hit of 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has been a lot of things
Dark.
to a lot of people.
So many things. So many things. Rebecca Hudson says, looks like Alan has the client's goat. No!
Hey, Rue, I'm going to swap you out here.
Okay. Leave me for
Joke's on you, you don't need to wax elbow anyways.
Going to dry this carefully, and then probably reapply another layer of this. Looks like I matched it okay. You might need to add a little black. We'll see once it dries.
Tom Everard says, look at the good sign, Alan, with Rue's help, one day you'll be a professional.
That's right. Yeah, makes me redo enough stuff, I get a lot of practice.
We love you, Rue.
All we love, yeah.
So,
It's okay, because one of the things that Rue is good at Matching paint colors.
Justin says, did he just say a little dull black? I don't know that he did, but. Rebecca Hudson says, I don't know how the devil got to be a bitch.
Started out in Georgia.
And things spiraled wildly from there.
He was looking for a sentence.
He was doing fine. Justin says, I swore I heard that. No,
Of course you did, Justin. Of course you did.
We know where your mind is. Ezekiel says, Stacy, get the fire extinguisher. Listen, that's Shannon's job.
For insurance purposes, we don't even really work here.
Yeah,
I mean, let's just be honest.
we're volunteers. He pays us some tips.
We need to be
Oh
on
my
YouTube.
God. Justin. Celeste Stacy is a little too purple.
Alexa, stop. Actually, the colors are way different on
I
camera,
was
though.
gonna say, in person, it actually matches pretty well. Justin
We're
says,
getting a little bit of blue shop towel showing through,
Yeah.
and that's kind of what's making it too purple still.
Justin says everything's better with wet ass possum. Oh.
Yeah, it was literally a very, very last minute
Decision
decision to do so. When faced with the reality of either strapping it or having to permanently glue it to display it,
Strap.
strap, yeah.
Father Brian says, beauty. It is doing the ALXA song. Mimi, just watched the old string theory video, very helpful. Good.
Love the string theory
That is
video.
a
It's one of
great
my favorite
acting
things to
exercise.
teach.
Justin,
My two favorites are string theory and werewolf, 1 to 10.
Justin says, Rue, my Christmas was not complete this year. I didn't get to hear your karaoke rendition of The Grinch.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Womp womp.
I did it a lot, as always.
Yeah.
You're a mean one,
No.
Mr. Grinch.
We're gonna get him.
Really are here.
Justin, this is your fault.
Yeah. I'm done. That was it. That was as much as you get.
So I walked in, isn't it?
Yes. No.
Justin provoked him. Rodney Pope says, when Alan painted my Hepburn, it looked good on the video, but when I saw it in person, it was even better.
Yeah, colors don't exactly show up perfectly on camera.
Justin says, the zoo is my favorite exercise.
Oh, cool.
Zoo's a
I
good
like
one
that.
too.
Almini was saying she watched the string theory video. It was really good. Rebecca Hudson says, Alan's new mic is so good it picked up Robert O'Brien's alias say. I heard it. Oh, boys.
That color match isn't bad.
No.
Yeah, it reads a little more purple on camera, but not bad.
I still think it was just a blue shop towel showing through that made it read more purple on camera.
Oh, your nose is wet and cold. Robert O'Brien says no. That was Walrus came from.
That's fine.
So
So Stan, the other laser is ready to just go into the van and go to FedEx? Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Still strap around it. Okay, but break it. Well, I can hear it. Who's that? If your colors don't match, then mix up a couple colors and feather them in like this, and then no one will know. Just modeling this other color on, and that'll even it out. I added black to it, by the way. That's all I did.
Andrew Rogers says, I don't have my glasses on. It looks okay to me. It's a tragedy. Rebecca Hudson says the shot of the teeth is awesome.
What's awesome?
The shot of the teeth.
Yeah, we lost our second camera. I'm going to try to get that back right now. You in there, Stacy? Wow, that is way more red on camera.
Like way more
Stop
red.
talking out of my butt.
Well, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to get that other camera up and running. So, right now I cannot. That's what's happening. Would you spin that head around a little bit? Boy, that new neck is just seamless on there. That's nice. Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Got a little tumor here, but so saith the way.
Wow, it's actually going well.
Can't tell. You said that like you were surprised.
Also, the time.
Oh.
Time-wise, it's still going pretty well. What are you doing, Rue?
Frozen Stacy, she's trapped in time.
I'm still.
Remind
You what?
me how to log off.
use that too?
Yeah.
Rob O'Brien says, way to go, Rob.
I'm still working. Now you're trying to put the airbrush away. That's like my next step.
Rob O'Brien says, so rude about that ALEXA timer. June Ritchie says, hello everyone. Let's rip with mahogany slash burgundy with a red highlighter throughout.
That's what we want.
The Alexa is only set for a timer for how long I had to have the hand drain, so if it drains a little extra, that's fine.
That's for me. It goes in there.
I was like, that's remarkably thoughtful of you. Andrew Rogers says, those eyes stare into your soul.
There aren't any eyes in it, so these eye sockets stare into your soul. I might go put the eyes in it for a second.
Are you wanting half and half?
No, gross. That's older.
That explodes. Careful.
Those are the eyes.
These eyes. These eyes have been in a lot of goats, but they're never gonna be in goats like they've goats
With you.
with you.
Just goats.
My brain's like, just say the word goats. Say the word goats again.
Andrew Rogers says sockets. My bad.
Well, yeah, you get the idea. Whew. Landed on a cable. I didn't break the eye.
Yay!
But that's also, kids, I just dropped that eye on the concrete. That's why you make extra eyes. That's why I made 4.
Tom Everett says, what the heck happened to that duck?
It's a quality duck. Rue, would you carefully get the eye out of the goat head?
Sure. You done in there?
I'm done with that, yes. Now he asked me.
I'm learning.
As the night goes on.
Oh my. Why are you dropping so far in there?
Just gotta pull it back. Don't scratch the paint off of it.
Your crazy ass says, never drop your eye on the concrete. Herbie says it's the odd duck. Ronnie Pope says, is this devil getting hair?
I'm getting a mane.
Ken Zarish says, like the song Don't You Forget About Me.
Forgoed about.
From Breakfast Club. Don't you. Forgoed about me.
Forgot about me.
Rebecca Hudson, I assume you meant duck.
Yeah. I don't know about.
Rebecca, it's not polite to laugh.
Rebecca, what does your autocorrect go straight to?
I will say though, that's the quickest way to shut a guy down. Just laugh real hard. As he does the simple minds, Ken. The cloudiness of the latex on it makes it look super creepy.
Yeah, like one of those big old zombie turtles.
Yeah, no, thanks. I hate it.
Ah. Shannon?
Wife, what do you have?
Oh my.
I have cookies. Oh, you're so spoiled. Thank you. Taking the burger
Rue,
away.
you can't take one yet. We have to show the camera. We have to show the camera
Right down.
what she
down.
brought.
Showing the
Put it on
camera.
the plate.
Showing the camera.
Okay.
Thank you for dinner, Shannon.
Shannon
Burgers?
Thank you. They're delicious.
brought snickerdoodles that she made.
Yes.
This is where I dump all of them on the ground by accident.
No.
I'd still eat them.
Justin says that Jersey Devil is the greatest of all time.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
I didn't know. You're welcome.
It's the goat.
Rebecca Hudson says what? I didn't hear what he said. Yeah, we were making fun of your,
Read what you said.
she said, oh, sorry, ducks. I truly can't type. Oh. That's well done.
They're so warm. And chewy.
Angie Rogers says cookies.
Oh
Wait, what?
my god.
Ezekiel says, so that's a snickerdoodle. Oh, they're magical.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Too late, Thor.
Mike Cook, there's no cookie for Rue. Ronnie Pope says, send Shannon an email for her mask to get on the web.
Cool.
Your crazy house says, did she bring enough for everyone?
How many people are watching? Nope.
Casco says, she only brings Alan 3, but the crew gets a platter.
Uh-huh.
Rebecca Hudson says, I did, I meant ducks. I believe you.
Sure, that's what they all say.
Rob O'Brien says we have 80. Justin says, oh yeah, White had cinnamon rolls from Pizza Hut, so nah.
Hey Justin, that doesn't even hold a candle to
You
Shannon's
misspelled
food.
the word chemicals, Justin. You misspelled the word chemicals.
Rebecca says, I need my glasses and type lessons.
Or you want pictures we're not willing to send. Okay,
Yeah, if
Baby
you have,
Roo.
If you have any of those, please keep them to yourself. Justin says cry. Somebody hold their snickerdoodle up to the camera so that you can see.
Yeah, you gotta break one apart in front of the camera.
These are snickerdoodles. Justin says cry. I know, sad face. Rebecca Hudson says, hey, I will have one typo, right? Yeah.
Everybody gets one. You used it up for 2021.
Look at early, huh?
We're watching you now, Rebecca.
Mm. Well done. Rodney Pope says, oh, one of my favorite cookies. Rebecca Hudson says, what did Rue say?
She's good.
What does the ruse say?
Oh.
You know what Alan said? He said I was using that.
It's okay, we're
Still using that.
One of the ones tonight.
Alan, are you done with your paint?
No. Let's let it dry. Just let it live.
Ezekiel says, so Shannon's gonna send the cool Aussie guy a recipe for snickerdoodles?
I think it's possible.
Angie says, I love Snickerdoodle Blizzard at Dairy Queen. Dan McCorson says, is it just me, but some jobs do seem to take longer than they should? Because this last job's taking forever. My brain is in the next job already.
Who said that?
Dan McCorson.
Yeah, some do. Some take forever.
Robert Bryan says, Aldi's had Snickerdoodle coated almonds. Yum. And Rebecca Hudson says, probably shouldn't have been that typo. Poor Beauty says, Stan, what's the sock update, or did I miss it? I'll take a Tim Tam break.
All right, one more time.
One more time.
I don't even
We'll
know what to...
celebrate all day.
Ugh, I'm so not flexible, man. Like, point this right at the ground and do this.
Happy birthday to the ground.
So tonight's beaker distorted a little bit, but yay! That is all.
Dan Carson says those are my favorite cookies.
Mine too.
Thank you, Cat Swift, for explaining the sugar cookie, or the snickerdoodle. Mimi says Shannon's laugh brings joy to my heart.
I think you mean Stacy's laugh.
That's me.
Yeah. Stacy is here. Shannon is not right now.
Shannon was
Also,
a moment ago.
That is my real laugh.
Yeah.
No, that's her fake for YouTube laugh.
We were doing a show for Halloween. We wrapped up a group, and one guy like was not getting up to leave. He was like, "Do the laugh again." I'm like, "What? Like that? What?
Do the laugh again.
Like doing what? What?"
Have to wait to find out, Ron.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're waiting.
Ron Sheps is inquiring about whether there are Bunsen socks as well.
The week is young.
Red Hudson says, "Please have a cookie for me. I love cinnamon. Don't mind if I do."
Cinnamons. Cinnamons.
I think we all will.
Yeah, you're covered. Okay.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Robert Bryan says, "Twist my arm."
Because we try to cut manually.
Snickerdoodles taste way better with carburetor cleaner on them.
Bet they do. Rodney Pope says, "Ouch, ear pods."
Oh, you heard that loud from over there? Wow. I'm not even like that close to the mic.
Rebecca Hudson says, "You can always tell them you're eating for two." No. Had the baby making equipment evicted. Rodney Pope says, "Yes." You could hear that.
That one sounded a little greasy, didn't it? Okay, I
Wow.
think
And I'm close to that's a very good mic. Robert Bryan says, excuse you.
that will spray. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Rebecca Hudson says, I've been with Hubby for 32 years and he has never tried my cooking.
Oh.
That's why he's been alive for 32 years.
Wow.
Alan!
Should have said that. What? I'm just saying.
It's a really good mic, you know.
Ezekiel says, Shannon, he's doing prison
Dang,
farts again with the hose.
These cookies are real good.
Prison farts. Jesus, Ezekiel. Watch out, you'll blow out your O-ring.
That's my favorite O-ring. For the record, Rue cleaned up my puddle of paint, puts away every tool I'm working with, but he does not put away what he is working with.
I'm not done with it.
What do you mean you're not done with it?
I might be done with it.
You're done with it.
Robert Bryan says, wow, we even hear your inner voice.
Yeah.
Can I
It's a
say that
really
out
good
loud?
one.
That's one of my favorite exercises. Is actually called inner voice,
Yeah.
and it's where but you have to be in full character for it, and then people go around and you say to their character, what does your inner voice say? And you as mean as you want, as unfiltered as you want, because that's what customers are going to do. And you have to be able to find some responses to that and be able to handle it.
Rebecca Hudson says his mom thinks I haven't killed him yet because I'm nice.
Aha!
Your crazy house, that's off to bed. Have fun, guys.
You will, thank you.
Alright.
You know what time it is? I gotta mix this.
Oh.
Zombie snail time,
Zombie
kids.
snail time. Dan Corson says, Alan, you're not alone. One buddy's working with me. He follows behind me. He puts all my stuff in before I'm done with it. He's all about order and is well organized. I'm not hell.
So this is black and green and 99% alcohol. And to do the zombie snail, you put the lid at your palm, your thumb goes under it, you move the tray of cookies just in case. 2 fingers go down, making the snail head. And now it's mixed.
Also, little known fact, if you don't make the noise, it will not mix right.
No, it does not mix correctly.
It'll coagulate, it'll do that.
Rebecca Hudson says, zombie snail!
Rue, away from the mic.
Ah.
Ezekiel
We have
says,
nice
the
stuff
Minister for
now.
War and Finance does that in our house. Robin Bryan says, makes me smile. Morgan says, how did that go again, Alan? And with feeling this time.
That's how I roll.
Rebecca Hudson says, is it wrong that we all love to watch Alan do zombie stand?
I don't have any real job skills, so that's what I got.
If loving the zombie snail
It's
is
wrong.
wrong, I don't want to be right.
That's right.
Alan Fire. Zombie snail.
She retracted it. Zombie female.
Zombie snail is fine, but zombie cuttlefish, not good for you two.
I don't know why it has to be a female snail.
I think maybe she's trying to do the plus sign, but it's just coming out the
Just happened that way.
next sign. a dangerous spot for a cheeseburger, y'all.
That's mine.
Okay, I'm gonna put that over here.
Fair plan.
Rebecca Hudson says, you got my mosquito comment and not that one.
Hee hee. Hee hee. Hee hee.
Ezekiel says, I love how he inhales the cookie so his carburetor glove doesn't freeze up too much.
Not too much. A little bit's okay. You don't want to be excessive.
He says, everything's looking great. Have a good night, everyone. Good
Good
night.
night. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I like inherently want to put a question mark at the end of her name, like, maybe? And chill, fill the room.
Quiet.
Your face is chill filled the room.
Your mom is chill filled the room. That's right.
Everybody loves the Muppets.
I don't understand that.
Stacy's reference was a Dennis Leary quote.
Yep.
I continued on with what he says next.
Wait. Every time Stacy says your mom to me, she's quoting Dennis Leary?
No.
Oh.
And the chill fills
Are you gonna
the
do the
room.
brown on it?
Because everybody
Money
loves
looking.
the Muppets.
I'm doing a green glaze right now.
Ooh.
I actually added that zombie snail.
You're
and
doing
no one's
zombie
watching.
snail off camera?
All right,
Oh.
all right. Here comes zombie
And
snail.
you're
on
making
know
the
it's not
noise.
mixed
It's never
now.
going to mix.
It's never gonna work.
Oh,
Really happens.
We live for zombies now.
I'm telling you, it's good times.
That's nice. It's a little flecky.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I would never hurl Dennis Leary quotes at you with the frequency that I hurl your mom jokes at you.
Good.
Not that he would catch them anyway.
That's true.
He just stared at us like we were crazy.
Comment where it says Alan Zombie Snail has made it cool to go to concerts again.
Woohoo! Stan, you ready to flip that puppy?
I am.
Throw it in the bucket. Flip it. Flip it, smack it, rub it down, as Belle Biv DeVoe would say.
Oh, my.
Oh no.
You are a brave man, back Trevor, at almost 10 o'clock.
Ah, you don't need no sleep. Oh.
Still got an hour drive home.
I mean, same. The worst thing is that the hour drive home, I leave here and I'm tired. On the way home, I'm real tired, and by the time I've gotten home, I've caught my second one. I'm like, no. Rob Shep says, never trust a big butt and a smile. Hey, who told you my tagline?
That girl's poison.
Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Jack Frost is so much brighter than usual.
No, the last couple I've done have been like that. Hey, Rue,
Yes, sir.
make this do and just cover this whole thing with it.
Make this do and cover the whole thing.
Make this do the thing.
Yeah, gotcha.
Do the thing.
It's not the hat, don't use that hat.
Okay.
That's the mic hat.
I'm not actually
Yeah.
putting it on.
Do this thing.
Yep. Behind you. You want to exit that way. Got it.
Trying.
Rebecca Hudson said, good question about why snails are girls. They are actually they are hermaphrodites. Don't go getting high hopes for me yet.
It's a lady snail. And here we watch, in his natural habitat, Stan tugging the rat out of the mold.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
He is hopeful and coaxing, getting the rat out of the mold.
Ezekiel says, the zombie snail should be a prerequisite warm-up for guest sculptors.
Indeed.
Dan McCorson says, are you guys going until 10 tonight, or are you hanging out later?
We're going till 10. Hey, Stan, try separating the foam from the rat first.
Hey!
Won't that make it easier?
Ezekiel is tugging the rat?
Yeah, he's a rat tugger.
Oh, no.
Wow.
It's okay unless it's a pinky.
I know.
Pinkies are the little ones.
Oh, no.
They are. That's what baby rats are called,
I
pinkies.
know they are.
Hey, your mold came out great.
Are you a good boy?
And we know what the mask is going to look like. Any air bubbles? No, I don't see any.
Rebecca Hudson says, when running from a zombie snail, do you have to run in slow motion?
All the time. You should just always run in slow motion.
Like,
They
like
watch.
$1 Million Man?
Bionic woman action. God, that's a fun show.
How are you wet? What are you rolling around in out there? I thought so.
Okay.
Ezekiel says, kids email Alan and ask him what tugging the rat means.
Old school.
It was Stan trying to get the rat out of the mold. Y'all mind was in the gutter. Y'all blaming me. Always blaming me.
Hey, Janie. I see you over there.
Stay away from my cheeseburger.
Counter
It's in that one. How's that going, Rue?
Good.
Hi, doggos. Oh, what is your doggos? Like a good boy, like a good chicken,
Rue, how's it going?
Good.
Don't forget inside the mouth.
getting a real solid view of your immobile goat head.
Hey, go.
Devil head.
We'll watch Stan work for a while. I love to watch Stan work. I could watch Stan work all. Hey, don't breathe that.
Well, it's bad for you.
I sprayed up into the mouth while looking through this way, and it just went in and came straight back out of my face.
It's not a group thing.
Rebecca Hudson says, I think it all depends on if the rat is a sewer rat or not. Or how you answer that question.
This is giving beautiful color.
Yeah. It's richifying it.
Oh yeah.
Shady. Shady buddy. What are you doing? Amber Gordon says, gotta go check on the dog. See you later, guys.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
Later.
You have plaster on your hand. You have to stand.
Ken Zarish says, looks good. Good night, fam.
Good night, everybody. What time is it, Stacy?
It is 9:47.
Okay, I got 9 minutes. A lot can happen in 9 minutes, kids.
Yeah, like 12 minutes?
So there we go.
13 minutes?
Show them the inside, because the inside looks, the negative looks like a positive on camera. And they'll kind of see the rat head in there.
Yep.
There you go.
Rat head.
Yeah, tilt the corner a bit. Hey, there you go.
Ratty.
Ratty.
Ta-da.
Ezekiel asked what were you doing to the rat now? And
He was rasping the rat in order to.
So, when we mold these, there's a lot of, you could have chips on the edges here, and they're really thin and they're really, really sharp. So you try to grab it, you'll cut your hand, or so we just rasp it off so at least it's a little bit more smooth, and you don't have to worry about hurting yourself when you pick it up.
Rebecca,
Rue appreciates that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rebecca says, my typing would be a whole lot better if I had one of those things that you speak into and it types for you. We have plenty of people who use voice to text on the channel here, and
It does not help them.
Experience has proven that is
It does not help. That means nothing.
Orbeez is next.
Hey, Rue, walk it over here and show the camera.
And his eyes are still masked off, so that'll peel off, and then those eyes will stand out super bright.
Yeah.
That'll be dry in like 5-6 minutes.
Yeah. We'll show you in a second. You'll get to see.
The puppet dance with that.
The puppet dance is your chance.
Ready, puppet.
That was a Humpty Dance reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ezekiel is awesome. Ruby looks good too. Mike Jimenez says, hello everyone, that looks awesome. Rebecca says, mine would have a hard time anyways. In the hillbilly, we let add lots of extra syllables. When I was learning to use voice to text software that I use for closed captioning, I discovered that I am a lot twangier with weird stuff than I thought I was. I felt like I have a pretty neutral accent, but as it turns out, there are some things that I drawled a bit. 1980 says barbecue skepsy.
Oh, 1980's on.
Yeah.
Good to see you on, sir.
I appreciate that so much. There's so many molds up there.
Ezekiel says neutral accent.
That's my hand.
I have a neutral accent for a Texan.
And Ezekiel, you do not get to comment on accents.
Oh, got any issues.
1980 says been building furniture.
Cool.
Listen, my robot voice is solid. Ronald Hughes says, or is it Huff? Or Hughes? Alan, thank you and your crew for all you teach us. This is my new favorite hobby.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank
Also,
you.
Ronald, tell me how to say your last name so I can say it correctly.
Rue,
in
can you
the
paint this
future.
other horn
Sure.
with this mixture here?
Sure.
Try and do it on camera. I know that's hard.
Ezekiel says, hey, I speak the Queen's English. Y'all Texans not so much.
Y'all,
Y'all.
tell you what, man. What?
Listen.
The
I
Queen's
just told
English?
you.
Really?
Alright, so it's pronounced Hope. Hope.
Hope.
Oh.
Hope. Ronald Hope. Got it. Now I know. This is my generally pretty neutral accent. But you get a couple of beers in me, and I get a lot.
Which we never do on YouTube.
Never ever on YouTube. You have to meet me in person to hear the real twangies, basically.
The slurry.
And not at a trade show.
Not at a trade show. Catch me at a convention. Ezekiel says, I don't even have the normal crocodile Aussie accent.
Not really.
You don't think
We call that Queen's Prison English?
He does. He has a front nose.
From the prison island, after all.
That one was done. Just do the other one.
This is one.
I wanted to. I had it perfect.
Sure you did.
Rebecca Hudson says, my accent is so bad, someone in New England pinpointed where I came from by 20 minutes from where I lived. Dang. That's impressive.
Well, if it's Boston.
There's a really awesome like slang tracker thing where like it asks you what you call certain things, like the strip of grass in between the highway and the access road. What do you
You
call
mean
it?
the median?
The access road itself. What do you call that a feeder road, or do you call that I call it an access road. What do you call a water fountain? Is it a bubbler? Is it whatever? Anyway, and it pinpoints where you're from by all of the variations of what you call stuff. Mine was ridiculously accurate. I was like, wow, that is impressive.
When I used to go to New Jersey the first time, because I grew up in the South, went to New Jersey and we went to get ice cream, and somebody said they wanted a lot of Jimmy's on the ice cream.
And you're like, what?
And
A lot of what?
Jimmy's.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
They wanted, they're like,
You mean sprinkles?
sprinkles,
I
yeah.
have no idea what you're talking
You know,
about.
like any kind of like, any kind of treat you put on top of ice cream is, it's like saying Coke. And I just put a bunch of Jimmy's on, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Ron Shep says, I don't think I have a heavy New York / Bronx accent until I hear myself on tape. Yeah. Lisa Arnett says, the horn color for a rub out?
That's your base color, and yes, I'll do a rub out on top of that.
1980 says, frontage road.
Feeder road.
Frontage road. That's what I would
When
say.
my mom first moved to Texas from Maryland,
Yeah.
not near me, she's like 5 hours from here. She thought that frontage road was just a really long road
Yeah.
because no matter where she went, she saw an exit for
Frontage
frontage road.
road.
Yep.
She's like, man, this is a road to know because it'll take you everywhere. Yeah.
Lisa Arnett says, mine too.
It's not how that works.
In Jersey's where I learned you can't make a left turn. They have jug handles.
What?
Yeah, like you gotta make a right and it swings you around and takes you to like a light so that you can.
It takes some getting used to.
How
Yeah.
strange. Ezekiel says, then folks from Louisiana have a tough accent to understand. Really, the hardest accent I struggled with when captioning was heavy French accents and heavy Indian accents. Pretty much everything else I could muddle through. Rodney Cope says, I had a friend that thought the same thing about a frontage road.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of people in Germany that used to get very confused by the exits. That they thought the name for exit was a town, so they were very confused.
Ron Shep says, you can make a left turn if you're fast enough.
It's true, but man, yeah. That left turn, that lane in the far left, it ain't for turning. Sprinkles.
Ronald Hope says, sprinkles. Yep. That's what. And there was a whole bunch of, I can't remember, it was a pretty, not exhaustive list, but a pretty long list, and it was able to pinpoint within like a
Cart
couple of,
versus a buggy.
a couple of zip codes.
Cart versus buggy. That was a big one. What do you put your groceries in?
I forget where I was,
Shop
but
cart.
they called an extension
Trolley.
cord a trailer. And I could not, they're like, yeah, bring me a trailer. Because I was working at a haunt, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm the new guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I saw a trailer,
And you're like,
and it was like a, a 6x12 trailer.
you're like, all right.
And you're right. So I picked up the tongue end,
Yeah.
and I start walking that trailer. I'm like, I don't know what's in this that they want, but okay.
1980 says, Alice Park?
They thought I was an
Yeah,
idiot.
that's exactly it. 1980.
They thought I was an idiot, and they were impressed that I carried the trailer all the way.
I was not saying it on camera because I didn't want people to go too far with that, but you're correct. 1980. That is exit in German.
Ezekiel says, Aussie North accent is atrocious. I think a lot of people think Australians speak like that. I don't know that I could pinpoint the difference between Aussie North and a general Aussie accent.
I
I do
had-
feel like I could probably pick out an Aussie versus a Kiwi.
When I was doing
Yeah.
when I was teaching dialect at fair, I had to several different accents within England, within the UK, for different styles of character. We basically broke it down to north and south.
I love that Tony went through all of that training out there.
Not while I was there.
Okay.
He went through training before I got there.
Cora Beauty says 88 creepers creeping on you. Hi, 88 creepers. As he feels. Andrew Rogers says, who wants some pie?
We had the-
Steve Irwin is North Aussie accent.
We had to fight people sounding like the Geico Gecko.
Yeah. Let this sleep a little hard. He's gonna try though.
Real bad
Tony?
at accents.
Oh. Yeah. We played a game over here once.
Oh, I was here.
Yeah, I was you were here.
I remember. Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
does-
I remember
he
now.
does compensate with volume.
Yeah. That was the greatest game
It
ever.
really is. What was it called again?
I have it actually. It's
yeah?
utterly ridiculous.
That's right. Yeah, that.
Utter nonsense.
Utter nonsense.
Utter nonsense.
That's
That's
a game
the
we
name
need
of
to
it.
bring to shows.
I have that.
Yeah.
So we totally could do that. Oh, that would be so much fun.
Oh my. Ronald Hope says, in Pennsylvania you can go through Blue Ball to Intercourse and end up in Paradise. Those three towns have it bad.
It's not near as bad as Minnesota.
Intercourse, that's like a Amish place, right?
There's actually a famous newspaper headline in Minnesota
Yeah.
about a fertile woman dies in climax.
Oh no.
Yeah. That was an actual newspaper headline.
I mean,
What am I doing?
Texas
Perfect.
has got some pretty terrific ones though. It's ridiculous.
Noodle Dome.
Where's Pope Lake again?
Pope Lake. I think that's Arkansas.
Yeah.
Old Noodle Dome Road.
All right, 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Holy moly. Okay, so before we go, I want to peel off turtle eye. Rue is going to peel off turtle
Two
eyes.
turtle eyes, you each peel off one.
2 turtle eyes.
Why don't you put the camera on?
There.
I look at you and there's no surprise.
And Avery, why don't you bring it over where the camera is?
Yeah, because this camera no move.
That's a little tacky.
Two turtles. You can't hide your turtle eyes.
Show it to him. Show him.
Junior Richie says thanks. Realm says, on my zombie heads, how
That's
can I make
pretty
some of them look
Yeah.
like they are,
Really good.
are decaying? Because I want them, oh boy, want them to melt.
Because they're styrofoam.
Ah,
So honestly, wrap them in plastic wrap, like saran wrap, and hit them with a heat gun, and use the first layer of saran wrap to protect the styrofoam, and the other layers of saran wrap melt and become skin. Okay, so we got the turtle done tonight. We got Jack Frost done tonight. I have this guy, Jersey Devil, almost finished. I'll be able to get him done. His neck rebuild took a little longer than I wanted, but it was necessary for what they wanted to do with it. And I'm real close. I know tomorrow I'll get him finished. Hey. Yeah, it's a cool deal. Rue, now you can start putting stuff away.
Then put stuff away.
No. All right, Stacy,
yes.
say goodnight.
Daddy.
Rue, say goodnight.
Good night, Rue.
Stan. Stan.
That's not
There he is.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Stacy,
Yeah, I'm ready.
go up to that one,
Just
Yeah.
for that.
top one. You have to minimize that. And then that big red button, I'm going to say good night and go make stuff. Go make stuff!
Thanks,